morning, everybody. Paperboy Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in once again. I just crossed over from Arkansas into Missouri, and I'm headed towards Kentucky. Yesterday, Monday, went pretty well. I had a load. I left North Little Rock with about 4:30 a.m. and delivered in Tulsa. And after I delivered there, I was sent to the Maverick yard there that services the Gerdau steel mill, and picked up this load I have now that goes to Kentucky. So I won't be able to get all the way there today, but I'll get within an hour and a half or two. So my appointment is not till Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. But I wanted to talk, last night when I talked to my wife on the phone, she mentioned something, and I said, I need to talk about that. I know I had promised you a part 2 tour of the Maverick North Little Rock yard, and I did film it, but I had the camera on the wrong setting, so it didn't work out. I'll have to try to do that again on the weekend. So in the meantime, I've got a different topic, which is, like I said, my wife mentioned the fact that so many young people nowadays seem to be out there trying to figure out what to do. They've got college debt, and they can't get a job that pays very well right out of school, or they can't figure out how to pay for college. And she actually mentioned that this truck driving gig is something that would be an option for a lot of people, but I don't think a lot of young people don't really look at truck driving as a career. But anyway, it could be. I mean, let's just imagine you're in your early 20s, and you're looking. Maybe you're still living at home or with a relative or something. You're not tied down. You're not married. Don't have kids yet. You could go to the Maverick Driving Academy, as I'm calling it, and complete that in, I think, 3-4 weeks. I guess it depends on you somewhat. And then go through the other part of the training, another couple of weeks. Be out with a trainer on a truck for
speed limit reduced
3 weeks or so, and boom, you're out on your own. You've got a career now, and you can get into this. You don't have to have a high level of education. You just have to have some good sense about you and good work ethic, and be dependable, and be safe, and prove that you can get your deliveries done on time and your pickups done on time in a safe manner. And I promise you, you'll make more money in your first year and your second year than most college graduates, and you won't have any debt to pay off. So with that said, the young folks should, if you like driving, and I mean, thinking about myself at that age, I don't know, that I would have appreciated a job where I was out on the road so much. But, if you think that could appeal to you, and you can deal with the lifestyle change, man, you could, if you haven't already bought a house or committed to an apartment rental or something like that, you could do this and bank so much money in your first couple of years. If you went through the Maverick Driving Academy, it doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is commit to working for Maverick for 2 years, and they forgive the cost of the schooling. And So in that 2-year period, you would have banked so much money. You could build a house, buy a boat, just get yourself positioned to, you know, to be in much better condition than a lot of people at that young age. Or maybe you pay off your college debt, you know, if you've already been that far into it. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out, you know, something to think about. So, hey, wait just a minute. I forgot something. You know, I was making the argument that this trucking gig is a great opportunity for a young person to get into, and you know, it's one of those jobs, careers that's available to anybody. You don't have to have a ton of college, you don't have to go into debt to get into it, and you can make good money. You know, I think the statistic I saw the other day was, if after your first full calendar year at Maverick, you would be making in the pay range of, that would put you in the top, say 77% of Americans. So think about that. That's pretty good. Anyway, I was thinking, you know, I had mentioned in a previous video some of the other Maverick drivers that had made videos that helped me out, like Dale Clay, Craig Ryan, Neil Otts, who I used as a referral when I hired on with Maverick. But I forgot about a guy named, he goes by Tay, Trucking with Tay. Some of you guys are familiar with him already, but I wanted to also give him a attaboy, because, you know, he started about maybe 6 or 8 months before I did, so he was a little bit ahead of me, but he was making videos all along. And so he was with Maverick a couple of years and recently left, maybe, you know, 3 or 4 months ago. But he's a great example for a lot of you young guys of how this business, how easy and quickly you can get into it and make it work and be successful. He's a perfect example. When he first started making videos, he was living in an apartment, and you know, he's got a beautiful wife, a lovely daughter that's, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years old, and they've already bought a nice new big house on 3 or 4 acres somewhere over in Tennessee, in the Memphis area. And he left, you know, he did his 2 years or a little more with Maverick, and decided to buy his own truck, and I think he's with Landstar now. So he's moved on, kind of doing his own thing. You know, he'll probably make 6 figures this year of net profit. I would not doubt it. But you know, if you're not familiar with him, check him out, Trucking with Tay. Although he's not with Maverick anymore, he's a good story and would be a great example for you young guys as to how quick you can make this work for you. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in. Again, thanks for watching. If you like the content, it's useful to you, please subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and email me with any questions, or if I can be of any help to you, any suggestions for future videos, that sort of thing. I'm shutting down for the night. Gonna make my delivery in the morning. I'll try to get some footage. I'm gonna be traveling through some beautiful country tomorrow over here in Kentucky. So, all right, Paperboy out.